So we're catching up with Anthony Ayton of Property Tribe's RepoList again, and Anthony, for this short video we're just going to focus on how to actually use RepoList. So the first thing that anybody would do would be obviously to log into the site.
Absolutely. So let's imagine that you're logged into the site. You'll have a drop-down dialog box in front of you, and I'm often asked by clients, you know, what properties have you got in London, for example. So let's try that out as a good example. You put in London in the area, and it will drop down with Greater London. Click Greater London, and let's leave it on all categories. So it's going to include both repossessions and refurbs at the moment. Click search. And what you'll see is somewhere of the order generally of between 930 and 970 properties in the Greater London area which are either repossessed or requiring refurbishment.
And how would you drill down on those to find the ones that are most relevant to you? Would you perhaps refine the search area, or just have a quick glance through and see which looks of interest?
Well, I think really for most people it's going to be a question of area and price. So you can actually narrow it down. So if, for instance, you were interested in Croydon, you know, you could put a search area in Croydon. It would probably return about 20 or 30 results. And then you would look at each and every property and assess it for suitability. And obviously, if you like it, you call the agent and go and visit it. Can you
search on price band?
We don't reduce it down to band. We could easily change that to make that available, but at the moment there are 5,000 properties nationally. So what we're trying to do is to get people to look at more properties and perhaps exclude the things they want, rather than making very narrow searches which might not give them the thing they want. So if, for example, if somebody said, I'm looking for a 3-bedroomed repossessed property in Muswell Hill, it might be, well, it's likely to be the case that they're not going to get a search result. But if they looked across London within a price band, they might see various things which might fulfil their criteria if they were going to be flexible.
Okay, fair enough. And once you've found some properties that meet your criteria, you can then save them.
Yeah, we can save them in. Basically, you have a saved searches area. And provided the property isn't sold by the agent, it will remain in your saved searches until you choose to delete them.
And these feeds are coming in from the main portals like Rightmove and Zoopla, so indeed, landlords will feel quite familiar with the way the information's presented?
Absolutely. I mean, we've tried to give the same user experience as you would get on Rightmove, apart from the fact that obviously we're not trying to be an estate agent. We're an enhanced filter.
Yeah.
But we try to make the searchability and the usability a very similar experience. So I think, you know, you're not going to need any special instructions to understand how to use it. And obviously our information is as up to date as the portals, for exactly the reason that you give. Our information is our database is constantly dialoguing with the portal. So when an estate agent says that property's sold and takes it from his own website, it's out of our website in the same instant.
Fantastic. Well, let's hope that landlords and PT members make it a daily habit or even a weekly habit to check into RepoList, because it really is a valuable tool to help you be more efficient, to find the properties that you need. And remember that we've got our discount code which allows you to try the service for 1 month at half price. So a mere £5 to experience this and see if you get on with it. And as we said earlier, it's around the price of, you know, a cup of coffee. So it's a no-brainer as far as we're concerned. So give it a go, and as before, Anthony will be on hand to answer any questions that you may have about it. So thanks very much, Anthony, and we'll be regularly updating with you as new features and new search criteria are added.
Thank you.
Thank you.